Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you're watching The Political Vigilante. From a studio deep underneath Wayne Manor in the outskirts of Gotham, we're making Gotham great again. It's so exciting. So Joe Biden is the big winner, and he's defeated big bad Trump. We've danced in the streets. And now, since Saturday, we've been watching Joe Biden hint at or just outright say he's going to put a bunch of Republicans in his cabinet, but he's going to put some Democrats, of course, too. Lately, he's put Heidi Heitkamp as Secretary of Agriculture. Heidi Heitkamp is one of the most corporate Democrats ever. She's from North Dakota. She's for the pipelines. She lost in 2018 because she voted against Brett Kavanaugh. But she's pro-oil. She's an oil lobby friend. She's a friend of the oil lobby. They love her. So, of course, she's going to be in Biden's cabinet because he said, I'm not going to ban fracking. Kamala Harris said, I'm not going to ban fracking. He wants a middle ground on climate policy. We don't have that much time. The UN made a report in 2018 saying we don't reverse climate change, getting off of oil completely and fossil fuels by 2030. It's done. It's too late. We can't reverse it. So she's just one of these oil lobby Democrats, and we're going to go into. We're going to go to OpenSecrets. We're going to see where she gets her money from. But first, there's this senator turned oil lobbyist phone banks with Heidi Heitkamp. This is from when she was running for re-election in 2018, which she lost to another corporate. Does this sound familiar? A corporate Democrat lost to a Republican. So just now in 2020, people like John Kasich, who is now going to be in Biden's team, unbelievable. And the media, which loves corporate Democrats because it's good for business, they're trying to push this narrative that America doesn't want the crazy lefty policies of these progressives. No, that's absolutely not true. It is not true. Every Democrat that ran in favor of Medicare for all won their congressional or Senate seat. Everyone. Every Democrat that ran against Medicare for all lost. I'm not making that up. So this is who she was. The lobbyist campaigns for North Dakota's incumbent senator as one of her clients is seeking to expand a controversial oil pipeline in the state. So Heidi Heitkamp was all down with pipelines. She loves pipelines. Right? This is the Democratic Party. She should have been... This is a Republican from 30 years ago. 30 years ago, Heidi Heitkamp would be in the Republican Party. The Republican Party has moved so far right, they're like fascist, and the Democratic Party has gone with them. So now the Democrats are like the Republican Party of 30 years ago, and we have no opposition to these parties. You watch those debates, and you looked at the ballot, and there was no one to vote. There was no major candidate. You had Howie Hawkins and Gloria LaRiva. That's great. But no, they didn't know. Nobody knew who they were. They had no notoriety behind them. They had no money behind them. They got no mainstream interviews. Nobody knew who they were. Nobody. And the Democrats and Republicans are good at getting them taken off the ballots and all that. But you can't. There's no one to. You can't vote against the oil lobby. You can't vote against the corrupt two-party duopoly. This is This is the big Democrat. Heitkamp, a Democrat from North Dakota, is a moderate who, in a show of bipartisanship, helped push through two of President Trump's nominees to the Environmental Protection Agency, is now one of Biden's top picks for agricultural secretary, according to Politico. More evidence of the Democratic Party rubber stamping Trump's judicial appointments. The Democratic-controlled Congress has given him increases to his war budget. They've helped extend the Patriot Act. This is the big resistance Democrats. So now Biden won. So, okay, you vote any blue will do crowd. You say you're going to hold Joe Biden's feet to the fire? Do you want to meet Heidi Heitkamp? You want to see where she got her money from? Well, just go to OpenSecrets.org. So all the vote any blue will do people or the Republican Trumpers or whatever, that go to OpenSecrets.org, because donations are monitored by the FEC, the Federal Elections Commission. So they're a matter of public record. So you can see who donated what, where they got their money. So she was a senator for 2013, 2018, retired organizations, lawyers, 2.4, Google, and Street PAC. These are the top contributors, right? Agriculture, nutrition and forestry, banking, housing and urban affairs, homeland security and governmental affairs, Indian affairs, small business entrepreneurship. These are the committees she's worked on. Let's break it down here. Oh, top contributors, Google. 123,000 in individuals and then $7,500 in PACs. The J Street PAC. Let's just look. This is what I like kind of doing. I want you to do this with me. Let's just look at what the J Street PAC is, okay? I'm going to go to ecosia.org, which is the search engine you should use. It's a non-for-profit. J Street PAC. We're going to Ecosia. All right? Oh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do a little screen share. Let's find out who the J Street PAC is. Maybe J Street is like a nickname for like green energy, right? She's from North Dakota. The Dakotas have the most amount of wind because it's the plains. They get all this wind. I remember talking to years ago with somebody who worked for a wind industry, and they said there's enough wind in the Dakotas to generate 60% of America's energy needs. I said, what's the issue? He goes, we need money to build the turbines and then the infrastructure to capture and distribute. We need to update the grid. Well, why don't we? That'd be something for a Green New Deal. There's a lot of American jobs I just listed. Nope, we're going to go drill oil and frack there. But let's just show you what's J Street. I don't know. Gee, let's figure out what J Street is. I just typed it into Ecosia. Let's see what J Street is. J Street was established in 2008 as the first ever federal political action committee to explicitly promote American leadership to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The PAC goal is to demonstrate the depth and breadth of political support that exists for candidates who speak out in favor of diplomacy first. You're right. Here's what candidates pursuing J Street PAC support for the 2020 election cycle will be evaluated for endorsement based on the following political criteria. Support for continued U.S. aid to Israel. So you're okay with an apartheid state and treating Palestinians like second-class citizens and letting unarmed Palestinians be shot by Israeli soldiers. That doesn't make me anti-Semitic saying that. That means I'm holding the right-wing Netanyahu Israeli government accountable. And if you're going to be like, Graham, you're anti-Semitic for saying that, well, then I'm just repeating what former Israeli soldiers are saying in an organization I believe called Break the Silence, who have come forward to say, we were propagandized to believe the Palestinians are awful people and we treated them horribly and it's not right. Israeli soldiers, ex-Israeli soldiers are saying this. So are they anti-Semitic, or they just want to, they're holding their country accountable? Just like I don't think unarmed black men should be allowed to be gunned down by American police, and then the police never go to jail. They're nothing. There's a 99% acquittal rate. Does that mean I hate America? Support for the resolution of humanitarian other forms. Yeah. This is a pro-Israel lobby. Okay. And we're back. Motley Rice LLC. Goldman Sachs, our good friends Goldman Sachs. You know, one of the architects of the 2008 financial collapse. So there's that. Vote Sane PAC. Oh, God, these people are just horrible. Retired lawyers, gets a lot of money from lawyers. Education, securities and investment. Health professionals. We know what health professionals, that's code for block the shit out of Medicare for all. That's what health professionals. Look at all this money. Okay. Okay, that's Heidi Heitkamp. Quick cursory search. Went to 2 websites, OpenSecrets. All right, Vote Any Blue will do. You said you're going to hold Joe Biden accountable. Are you okay with her being on there? Okay, she voted against Brett Kavanaugh. All right, I'll give her credit for that. That's it, though. That's it. Wall Street, that's Joe Biden. Kamala Harris, they get big money from Wall Street. That's why they won the nomination. That's why they're going to be in the White House. And that's who their cabinet's going to be. Heidi Heitkamp, the most conservative of Democrats out there, is going to join, John Kasich, Republican, Mitt Romney, Republican, and all these corporate Democrats. And with a Republican Senate, they're just going to boom, boom, pass all this anti-environmental legislation, give corporations big tax breaks. There's a financial crisis coming. It's going to be awful. And you better believe there's going to be stimulus that continues to take care of Wall Street. The CARES Act that was passed in March was the single greatest transference of wealth in the history of America. We just got a little 3-week extension on our unemployment or whatever, right? We don't really have a real stimulus plan, thanks to Pelosi. Didn't want to pass one before the election. Now Trump's going to say, I'm not passing one. He's a little crybaby. So who'll get screwed? The American people. Yay, Trump's gone. Okay. Did you, when people were dancing in the streets, and I understand wanting to celebrate, just finding some good news. All right. Did you realize you were celebrating that really the oligarchs won? That's who won this election. The oligarchs did. They control both parties. All right. I'm going to break Heidi Heitkamp down in a way that you're not going to see CNN go through OpenSecrets like that. They're not going to go through the J Street PAC. So you cannot reform the Democratic Party from within. Join Move It for a People's Party. Go to their website, join them. This is, but really we need a general strike. I just don't see how we're going to change this electoral system without just a full-on shutdown, a general strike. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, support us in all of the ways. I have a Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin Cash wallet, Ethereum wallet. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I have Venmo at Graham-Elwood. Thanks for watching. You're making Gotham great again. Yeah, boom. Shave your knuckles for justice. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to patreon.com/GrahamElwood and rockfin.com/GrahamElwood, where you can support the show. Also, I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Bitcoin Cash wallet, and an Ethereum wallet in the show notes. We're taking cryptocurrency. I have a Coinbase affiliation link. We're going to be getting on some other exchanges. So that's how you support the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing us at an alarming rate. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I even have a Venmo at Graham-Elwood. There's a lot of ways to support our show. We are getting crushed by YouTube. We've dipped under 73,000 subscribers because of YouTube. Thanks for supporting what we do.